I did my graduation from Delhi University, Miranda House, and I started my
Political science department here is actually very good.
HCU in my class. I can find like from Jammu and Kashmir to
It was 260 to 265.
Okay.
For OBC, it was like same.
Same. EWS, OBC, almost
And
same.
yeah, and for SC, it was like 220 to.
So, hello my dear friends, this is Navneet Misra. Welcome to everyone to my channel. And the most awaited video of CUET PG Political Science. Everybody were commenting, everybody was asking. And today we have three special guests. That is Josna, Fatah एंड आशीष। तो यह तीन हमारे धुरंधर हैं हमारे पास। हम इनसे मेनली जानेंगे कि CUET PG का जो एग्ज़ाम है उसका प्रिपरेशन का क्या स्ट्रेटजी हो जाए। दिस विल बी वैलिड फॉर 23 एग्जाम, 24 एग्जाम एंड सो ऑन अंटिल अनलेस देयर इज एनी मेजर चेंजेस इन द CUET पैटर्न, ओके, विच इज़ कंडक्टेड बाय NTA. So basically, let me just categorize this video into 2-3 parts. Basically, we will be taking an introduction, how they have approached the exam. Then we will be talking about कि cut off, क्या cut off रहता है, क्या major portion of syllabus रहते हैं, and how you should proceed for the 23 exam. तो चलो let's start from the Ashish. He will introduce and just give a basic brief about the exam for the CUET Political Science.
Hello everyone, myself Ashish. I did my graduation from University of Allahabad in ancient history, ancient history, philosophy and English literature only. Though I was not from the political science background, I started from the basic books. Like for WPT, I started from O.P. Gaba. For Indian political thought, I started from Vidyut Chakravarti. Initially, we were preparing. Everyone have that fantasy to got into JNU. For IR. We started reading Andrew Haywood, Norman Lowe and Pavneet Singh books. Then we got to know that this time the syllabus and the pattern will be hybridized, and the questions will be from like all the discipline of the political science. Then we started that hybridized preparation. Like we did for Indian politics, we did Lakshmikant. For ideology, we did O.P. Gaba. Though the syllabus is very compressed and all.
Okay, I mean syllabus is not that much tough. It is hybrid version, and you can have a flavor of like GS kind of things are also there. Like Lakshmikant, if you see, that is not the core of political science. It is of generally state PCS या UPSC के लोग इसको पढ़ते हैं. तो आपने सिलेबस को रखा. एंड वन मोर थिंग, एज ही मेंशन कि ही इज़ नॉट फ्रॉम द पॉलिटिकल साइंस बैकग्राउंड, दैट इज हिज ऑनर्स वाज नॉट political science, though he got the good rank. We'll come back to him about the cut-off things and this HCU campus culture about political science. Let's move next to the other candidate, and he will be just give a brief and how he approached for the 22 examination.
My name is Fatah, and I am also not from a political science background.
Oh, that's crazy to know.
Actually, I am from English literature and language. So, and I did my graduation from University of Calicut in Kerala.
Okay.
Actually, as Ashish said, we also started preparing with the IR things because we are all aiming for the this SIS.
Yeah, JNU and all.
Yeah, but actually, when you speak about the political science department here is actually very good.
It's very good.
Not in IR, but when you consider the political science as a subject, as a theory, then the department here is...
Just I would like to interrupt. Many questions I got to know कि in HCU there is just political science, but I think in Pondicherry also there is IR specialization, and in JNU also IR specialization. So in between, I would also like to just invite Josna about her journey and her background, how she approached this examination.
I'm Josna. I come from Prakasham district of Andhra Pradesh. I did my graduation from Delhi University, Miranda House, and I started my preparation during COVID. At that time, we have this online stuff and all. So academics, like most of them, it was going online, and we have so much of time to prepare for something. Then I started this because initially I didn't have this thought like to go for MA and all. It's just during COVID, because the standard like degree, most of them it went online, and we don't have that standard. I felt that. I don't know about others, but I felt like there is something lacking. So I just want to go for MA. Then I decided like let me start the preparation, and I started with very basic like I always wanted to come for HCU because after plus 2 I wrote an entrance exam for HCU and I couldn't qualify for that. It was always there in my head, like I couldn't get that. That ego, it always hits like why couldn't I get it? So that is how, and I didn't go for JNU papers, previous year question papers or something. In the starting itself, I just came to HCU website and referred to the previous year question papers. And initially, there is this part A and part B. So I attempted part A. Part A is it belongs to the domain subject, and I corrected like 25 or 30. So when without preparation and all, I just corrected 25 or 30. Then I started preparing for the entrance and all. I started reading basic books like what Ashish mentioned. More or less, my books are also the same. There is no change in books because we not go for academic thing. It's just competitive, and all of them refer to the same books and same thing. It's just the strategy and the amount of effort you put in that going to make a difference. That is how I started, and after writing and all, like many mocks and all, there is some kind of improvement which gave me some kind of courage. I can do this, I can go forward. So after that I attempted like 50, 60 more. Like even at the before the entrance exam also, like I was in the margin like 60, 62 questions correct. So that is how. Thank you.
So it was very insightful. Actually, she wrote examination after 12th class itself. To come here HCU, people say कि my dream is DU, my dream is JNU. It's very very subjective in nature, and we are not supposed to judge anyone कि यह अगर रैंक अच्छी है तो वही यूनिवर्सिटी अच्छी होगी. You are not supposed to judge क्योंकि रैंक के डिफरेंट क्राइटेरिया होते हैं, राइट. तो फाइनली सी इज हियर. रियली वी ऑल शुड कॉन्ग्रेचुलेट हर. आफ्टर 3-4 years सी इज़ बैक टू द HCU. और हम इस रुख को आगे बढ़ाएंगे. आशीष जी हमें यह बताएंगे कि इस एग्ज़ाम के दौरान व्हेन यू आर लुकिंग फॉर पर्टिकुलर कट ऑफ, लाइक जैसे मैक्सिमम कट ऑफ जो लास्ट टाइम गया था वो JNU का सबसे ज़्यादा गया था. एंड JNU की PDF लिस्ट मैं अपलोड कर दूंगा टेलीग्राम पे, आप देख लेंगे. JNU का कट ऑफ नियरली आई थिंक 83-84% गया था क्योंकि वो डोमेन को देखती है. दे टेक ओनली डोमेन सेक्शन, दैट इज़ पार्ट B for the political science. Now coming to the HCU, we all are in the lap of this green campus. You can see that this is lake, and we all are talking from inside the campus. We are not outside. So that's amazing thing that you people can experience after clearing the exam and while coming to the HCU. तो आशीष जी आप हमें यह बताइए, what was the cutoff for like on an average category wise like general, ST, OBC to get into HCU in political science?
Before telling you the cutoff, previous year it was like that. We were preparing for DU, Jamia, and these universities.
Different.
And like CUT syllabus is like 75% of that DU syllabus and all.
Okay.
DU syllabus is like 1.5 into that CUT syllabus.
Okay. So it
Then,
is vast actually.
yeah,
More.
like in Indian political thought, in the CUT there is 5 to 6 thinkers only.
Okay.
But for JNU we prepared 12 to 15 thinkers.
Okay.
Political ideologies and the vast syllabus of IR. Like you told us, you asked me about cutoff.
Actually, yeah.
Previous DU was not included.
Yeah. But despite that, we are talking of mainly CUET.
CUT.
Looking at the CUET, how
CUT.
you people got into and what was the cutoff for HCU category wise?
For our batch, like for general it was between 275 to 280, and for EWS it was 260 to 265.
Okay.
For OBC it was like same.
Same. EWS obviously almost
And
same.
yeah, and for SC it was like 220 to 230.
Okay.
And for like STs it was around 200.
So just like I would like to just recollect the things. If you are from ST, nearly 200 if you are scoring. Yeah. Given that कि paper का nature till last time का तरह रहेगा, तो it is almost safe score 200 plus. For like SC you told around 230. Yeah. For OBC and EWS it was almost same like 260 k approx. And for general around 280 270. So it was overall cutoff. Given that कि nature का जो था paper का nature it would be same. Yeah. And this time I hope कि पेपर थोड़ा सा टफ जाएगा क्योंकि DU इज़ देयर एंड मोर नंबर ऑफ एप्लीकेंट्स आर देयर. क्योंकि अर्लियर DU टू राइट एग्जाम DU के लिए अलग से लिखेंगे, और जिन बच्चों को DU में ही रहना है, UPSC वगैरह का प्रिपरेशन करना है, दे वॉन्ट कम हियर, सो दे वॉन्ट इवन अपीयर इन CUET. ठीक है. सो दीज वर द क्राइटेरिया. बस गिवन दैट कि लास्ट ईयर का प्रिफरेंस एक रेफरेंस वी टेक, तो यू कैन टेक इट. हाँ, दिस ईयर के लिए दिस नेचर ऑफ क्वेश्चन पेपर विल बी ऑल्सो रिस्पॉन्सिबल. इफ पेपर इज वेरी टफ, even for general category cutoff can go 200. The paper is very tough because negative marking is there. तो अब हम थोड़ा सा फतह की बात करेंगे क्योंकि इनका भी बैकग्राउंड पॉलिटिकल साइंस से नहीं रहता है, एंड इट बिकम वेरी वेरी एनर्जेटिक एंड मोटिवेटिंग, स्पेशली पीपल हु इज़ फ्रॉम नॉन पॉलिटिकल साइंस एंड एंटरिंग इनटू पॉलिटिकल साइंस, एंड यू हैव ऑल्सो ए ग्रेट अचीवमेंट सो इन दिस लास्ट सेमेस्टर. So it will be honor to just tell about yourself and what you achieved here after coming into campus, and how you managed key people who is not from political science, and they can just excel here.
Actually, when we start preparing for the exam itself, like we start reading books, like if you are near to the exam, it's better that you don't go for the books. You go for the fact sheets or some objective or past year question papers. But if you have time, I think you should start with books, because this gives you much advantage, because the questions nowadays are not just objective. They ask many questions like assertions, scores and everything, which is you can crack them only if you have deep into the subject. So I think that's important. Then when I came to here, actually since I was referring these books, and I had a little experience, but not as much as these my friends like Josna, who is actually coming from Miranda. I didn't have that experience. But when you come to here, you have that, like the political science department here, I could say it's in par with JNU, or in, subjectively it can be also lower to that, but it's certainly is the second one. For the PG programs, because I don't think that DU PGs people don't prefer as such, but HCU is much better than that. And the faculty here, if you consider the political theory part, is very better. Like they are some of the great people in India itself, and also we have most of the professors here, like more than 50%, they are JNU graduates, whether did their PhD
so JNU is here only.
Yeah, either JNU or from outside. Other than that, I don't think we don't have any professors.
Yeah, you were telling about you, yeah.
Then department is UGC Advanced Study Center.
And also it is institution of eminence, means the UGC has 3 universities in India which is under institution of eminence, where they provide this fund and all, and Hyderabad is actually one of that. So if you are focusing on research particularly, it's the best thing to come here. And that is also an experience for me, because I am also actually focusing on research, so it's a better
so you wrote NET JRF exam and all.
Yeah. And
He's not saying he's being modest.
No, you can tell the truth so that people will get motivated. In the first semester itself.
Yeah, I got actually the JRF, and I was not expecting. And
people struggle here to get into the
yeah, and the thing is, the one thing that I stressed is that I actually want to stress to the people is, I didn't look apart from anything that I looked for the entrance. That means the things, that books that Ashish and Josna was also tried. Then also fact sheets of like many YouTubers like him, like the classes. So, and many objective questions. Also the NET question papers, I looked at them for the entrance itself, the last 10 years question papers, and it was very good. And I think actually the DU and CUT exams were very different. DUET and CUT, and since DU is now actually internalized into this, I think the question paper might be different, difficult.
But looking at the syllabus, it is conducted by NT and specifically mentions CUT syllabus. So be it JNU, DU, whatsoever, syllabus would be same.
They are very strict with the syllabus.
Yes, syllabus very strict. Coming to her, just she will tell you about the diversity of her department, because too much diversified. As I observed, people come from more than 20 states.
Mini India,
I think, in fact. And about the seats, what are the diversity, and how the classes she felt, because she coming from the Miranda, DU, and how she could compare all these 2-3 things. She will just give a simple view here.
The reason for what I didn't go to Delhi, because in Delhi University I didn't get the college hostel. I have to stay in a PG, and it is kind of monotonous. Even you staying in Delhi, the classes will be for hardly 3 or 4 hours. We just go to the college and come back to the PG. It's kind of monotonous, nothing new. Like you don't have that much of interaction with the people and all. So what I felt here is like people, they are from diverse backgrounds, and also there is a lot more to interact with the people. And like when you're going for some university or something, it's not just about studies somehow will manage, but what makes the difference is how you're interacting with the people. Like, is there any change in your attitude? If it is still the same, then whatever the university you might be in, it doesn't make any difference. So what I noticed here is, like, I'm being very frank, like when I stayed in Miranda and all, I hardly talk with people who are from non-Telugu. Everyone I surrounded with Telugu people, and I didn't interact that much. That is why maybe I didn't like it that much, or it seemed very, very dull to me.
We three are actually from very.
We all four are from 4 states.
Yeah, not just 4 states, 4
Different reasons, yeah, parts of
In my
India.
class, now in HCU, in my class, I can find like from Jammu and Kashmir to everywhere, like people from, everyone. Like the state, you name it, and there are people from that state. It's not like there is no one
So it's
from that state.
Very enriching experience as compared to
Very
the
enriching.
Very good. And also, like, everyone is so humble, down to earth. No one is like that kind of straight headed or something. Like, everyone, they interact with people very calmly. Like, that is where class is not just about you go and listen to the sessions and all. You have to have that rapport with the people, then only that you'll have that motivation to go to the class next day. Otherwise you just sleep on your bed, you don't want to, it is very unwilling. You may go, but forcefully it shouldn't be that way. It should be kind of encouraging.
Yes.
That is what I find here. It is very good.
तो इट वाज रियली वेरी एक्सपीरियंस्ड वे द सी टॉक्ड, क्योंकि सी बीन इन दिल्ली 3 साल ये वहाँ रही, फिर उनसे यहाँ पे कंपेयर किया. मैं कमिंग टू आशीष से मैं ये जानना चाहूँगा, या अपने लफ्ज़ों में कुछ बताएंगे, क्योंकि स्पेशली कमिंग फ्रॉम द जो एक कल्चर है, देयर इज़ अ डिफरेंट कल्चर. स्पेशली आई फाउंड इन नॉर्थ इंडिया पीपल डोंट चूज कम टू द साउथ इंडिया, क्योंकि ऑलमोस्ट 2000 किलोमीटर है, फिर वहाँ से जाना, फूड को टैकल करना, कैसे लोग होंगे. एज सी टोल्ड कि आई बीन इन दिल्ली एंड इट वाज वेरी रेयर टू टॉक नॉन तेलुगु पीपल. ए काइंड ऑफ यू फील कि कैसे लोग होंगे, नहीं होंगे, कैसा बिहेव करना है. तो आशीष आपको अपने जस्ट 3-4 बिंदु पे रखेंगे कि एक आपको कैंपस कैसा लगा, हाउ यू फाउंड द कैंपस, और यहाँ पे अपार्ट फ्रॉम स्टडी, अपार्ट फ्रॉम क्लास लेक्चर्स, अपार्ट फ्रॉम फ्रेंड्स, व्हाट आर द एक्स्ट्रा फैसिलिटी दैट पीपल विल एंजॉय हियर, पीपल विल गेट हियर, एंड विच इज़ वेरी रेयर टू फाउंड इन एवरी यूनिवर्सिटी. So that he will tell you, and why you must choose HCU. If you are not getting, definitely even I would watch for JNU. If you are not getting JNU, I cannot force you कि you should go to JNU, as her preference was HCU. But in general there is a perception कि आपको JNU जाना है. अगर उसके बाद why you should come HCU अगर JNU नहीं हुआ तो, and what are the extra things that you found in HCU, you can just elaborate in few words कि ताकि जो लोग हैं, दूर दराज के लोग हैं, 1000 किलोमीटर 2000 किलोमीटर, so there will be some kind of motivation to join campus.
एक्चुअली यहाँ आने से पहले मतलब मुझे इस कैंपस के बारे में, ये मेरा दुर्भाग्य है कि मुझे इस कैंपस के बारे में पता नहीं था.
अच्छा.
लेकिन मैं यूट्यूब पे सर्फिंग कर रहा था तो एक दिन आपका वीडियो मिला मुझे.
अच्छा. तो
फिर वहाँ से मुझे इंटरेस्ट आने लगा.
अच्छा.
अनलकीली मैंने इस यूनिवर्सिटी को प्रेफरेंस में डाला नहीं था. वो तो यूजीसी ने फिर से विंडो खोला.
हाँ, विंडो.
तो एनटीए ने विंडो खोला, तो उसमें मैंने फिर फिल किया. और सारी यूनिवर्सिटीज़ हैं नॉर्थ इंडिया में, जो यूनिवर्सिटीज़ हैं, और सारी यूनिवर्सिटी के कंपैरिजन इस यूनिवर्सिटी का एरिया,
ओके, 2300
20 लाइक around 2500 acres, lakes and these things, and
बायोडाइवर्सिटी है, हिरन, मोर वगैरह वगैरह आपको मिल जाते हैं.
हिरन, पिकॉक तो बहुत नॉर्मल है. और ये जो आप लेक देख रहे हैं, ये मेरे हॉस्टल के पीछे ही है बस.
जस्ट
बफेलो लेक.
एंड लाइक दिस देयर आर 2-3 डिफरेंट लेक्स. एक पिकॉक लेक
also.
So everything is within premise of campus.
Yeah. So before coming here, I was like hesitating that how I will manage with the people, how I will manage with the food. But after coming here, like people everywhere is same.
अच्छा, लोग वही हैं.
हाँ, like
जगह बदल जाते हैं.
How you are interacting with the people, it matters only for you. If you will interact in a good way, they will. हाँ, people are very good, and or like in every department, in every, like if you are interacting with a random person in university, you will feel good to interact, and absolutely you are going to get something from him.
Yes.
This is the main thing. And everyone is like from North India, they fear that food and all.
हॉस्टल वगैरह का कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. Everybody get hostel.
2 to 3 hours. 2 to 3 hours you will get admission. Hostel.
You are just going
Yeah.
to the hostel.
And hostel you can join in 2 hours. Not like JNU में ये प्रॉब्लम होती है कि
almost one semester you have to wait.
And also like food is like
On an average, okay.
कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है फूड का. है, वो हॉस्टल्स में तो होता है, लेकिन फूड क्वालिटी, फूड इज हेल्दी बिकॉज इट इज मैनेजिंग बाय द स्टूडेंट. इट इज लाइक a student from the student community only from the hostel. They are appointed
will
as
become secretary
mess secretary and all. And like we are in Hyderabad,
Yeah.
where we are going outside, we are learning different things. We are like looking up the infrastructure and all of the city.
Even most posh food.
Yeah. Yeah. And also we have mushroom rocks, virgin rocks, white rocks, high rocks.
Everything is in campus.
is in the campus. And like the most good thing about HCU is that we are like every day there is a special function like that. Every day
There is some kind of
we
Yeah, fest is there.
fest is there. Now today only there was like endurance run
Yeah.
for
It's
cancer
kind of
patients.
marathon,
Yeah.
wala,
And like before our examination, only
Sukoon was there.
yeah, Sukoon was there, and after that we conducted farewell for our department.
Then you have state-wise
Yeah,
freshers,
state-wise freshers,
sometimes
state-wise,
Milap,
yeah,
Kerala
yeah.
fresher, Bihar fresher,
Bihar
Assam
Divas,
fresher,
like
so many
everyone,
things are there.
like, and also that people are coming for your like watching your culture.
Culture, yeah.
They are assimilating and all. Like if you are going from here na, you'll get to like after getting out from here, like passing out from here, you'll get to learn many things.
Yes.
Like
you get the real experience
Yeah.
of life. You learn beyond the books. Book is just will get you the degree, but it does not define you how human you are,
Yeah.
what a person you are.
and if you have any single talent na, you'll get chance to show your that talent in the campus.
Yes, that is true.
Like we did in cricket, we did in culture, and everyone is doing somewhere like sports and all.
Whether it's
Yeah,
organizing
yeah.
too, you can
Yeah.
be part of many
things.
organizations.
You can explore so many things. Sports facilities are there. Even I being a PhD scholar, I am managing even so many things.
Yeah. He is the
I played
best,
TT also.
best
I
player
won
of
gold
TT.
medal also there.
best player of TT. And one thing I mentioned about, like I forgot to mention that gym.
Yeah, gym
Gym
facility
is
is
like
awesome.
very awesome here.
यस तो कुल मिला के अब हम इसको समराइज करेंगे इन जस्ट 2-3 लाइंस कि आपको कैंपस आना है या नहीं देखना है कि वहाँ क्या होंगे नहीं होंगे. टेक इट एज ए पॉजिटिव वाइज एंड आई हैव अपलोडेड सो मेनी वीडियोज ऑन एसयू, मोर देन 100 वीडियोज. फर्स्ट यू गेट द वाइब कि कैसा कल्चर है, फूड का मैंने दे दिया है, कैंपस कैसा है, हॉस्टल कैसे हैं, ईच एंड एवरीथिंग इज देयर. जस्ट मेक श्योर कि यू प्लीज़ वॉच दोज वीडियोज, देन यू डिफाइन कि हाँ हमें जाना है या नहीं है. एंड हियर नथिंग अबाउट कि ये एंटी हिंदी बेल्ट है, एंटी ये है, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. हियर एवरीबडी स्पीक्स वेरी गुड लैंग्वेज, एवरीबडी नोज अंडरस्टैंड हिंदी, एवरीबडी लर्न इंग्लिश. सो लर्निंग इज लैंग्वेज, लर्निंग इज एन आर्ट. सो यू कैन लर्न हिस. आई मीन आपका रूममेट अगर सपोज दैट कि महाराष्ट्र से है, यू विल लर्न मराठी.
So language is not problem.
लैंग्वेज इज़ नॉट ए प्रॉब्लम एट ऑल. तो चलिए अब लास्ट मैसेज मैं आप लोगों को, इन लोगों की तरफ से यह देना चाहूँगा कि व्हाट शुड बी द कोर 2-3 थिंग्स दे शुड फोकस इफ़ यू हैव टू कैटेगराइज की देर वुड बी सब पार्ट ऑफ लाइक 4-5 सब पार्ट होंगे जिनसे कि ज़्यादा वेटेज क्वेश्चंस के आते होंगे. सो यू कैन जस्ट टेल कि दे कुड फोकस ऑन दिस एरिया स्पेशली फॉर द 23 एस्पिरेंट्स.
जो मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट एरिया है वो थियरी का है.
अच्छा,
थियरी है, इंडियन पॉलिटिक्स का है. तो लाइक वी कांट डू विद द बुक्स एट द टाइम ऑफ एग्जाम. And
Okay.
like I would suggest to the people who like didn't prepared like so much well, and now
in
they
less amount of time they have to cover
and
everything.
like then there is a book ND Arora.
Okay.
From chapter 1 to 16 you can refer, and you can match it with the CUET syllabus, and you can go for it. After reading 4 to 5 or 10 pages you will get MCQ.
Okay.
And absolutely you have to do with the net paper.
Okay, net paper
Yeah,
2.
net paper 2. Like we can easily detect that variation among CUET paper also. Like previous year CUET paper was like not, it was like in 2021 it was totally different, and the level was like up. This year now the level is again,
Yeah.
it will be like
It will
set
rise.
mark again, and like due is included and all. And
Or as any like some few YouTube channels or
Yeah.
portal like they can refer.
like we are the luckiest people, political science people. There is a
Pol
channel, Pol Science Help channel.
Pol Science
And like everyone who is getting anywhere around,
they must have come across with
they
that
must have like, if you are not like confident about the things, how would you prepare, and like
This
that
channel is all about what in political science?
political science, everything, theory and all, entrance only.
Achha, PYQ.
PYQs, means net JRF paper solving, JNUS paper solving, DUS paper solving, Jamia paper solving, SU paper solving, and all. Like after solving each question he will substantiate.
Achha, explain the topics.
Yeah.
He also has so many fact sheets,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
200 page fact sheets.
And he have the guides also.
Okay.
He have the guides also. We have that guide, but it is against the community guidelines. you can join his channel also, like very minimal price, and like he will take regular class, he will upload regular videos and all. And like that, if you are in if you are nearby to the exam, your exam is approaching to you, you can like just put
Some time for
earbuds
the
or
channel.
earphone
Okay,
inside
okay.
and just
Keep walking and listening the
keep
lectures.
listening on 1x and 2x.
Any other channel for
Like
the help?
she will tell about EduSeeker.
Acha, see, referred that also.
For one subject only, IPT.
IPT, I refer to EduSeeker. They have this compilation of all the thinkers and all. You can refer to that for IPT. IPT, even if you not refer to anything, that is fine, because you have learned that in the primary and that high school. Like, you know about Gandhi and all, they're not going very deep into that. The region you have to focus on is political theory, thought, and IR. Like, the syllabus is very limited. You have to read the basic theories, realism, liberalism, and the institutions, international organizations and all. These things you have to focus on. Comparative politics, they're not going to ask more than 3 or 4 questions. It may vary from year to year, but comparative politics, whatever I observed, is like they not go more than 3 or 4 questions. And public policy, they have given some 5 or 6 topics, and for that you need not refer to any book. If you have some knowledge about public administration, that is enough. And also whatever, like what I did with public policy is I just went to the internet and searched the topics there and see like what the crux. That's it. Like luckily I got like some 10 marks just by going and searching in the internet. That is how, like, for everything you need not refer to the book also. That is the strategy. And what I suggest is, like, if there are 75 questions, if you are attempting 60 questions, make sure that you go further and attempt 8 more. Because if you are attempting 60, take it as like you attempted 50 correct. 54 is 200. You're not in the target zone also. Like there itself proves like you're not in the target zone. So what you do is, like, I'm not asking you to blindly just go and tick something and come. But when you're going to that extent, now when you're going to attempt 60 questions, go further. Sometimes one has to take risk. Without taking risk, be in that safe zone, you're not going to get anything.
Like,
so
they are aspiring for JNU also. They people
Yes,
are
yes.
aspiring for JNU also.
And what she pointed, actually, people who are looking for JNU especially, and 90% of people are looking for JNU. No, everybody is not like her कि मुझे HCU में चाहिए. तो scoring in domain will fetch you good marks, and there is no, I think, merit list for part A. Part A there is no inclusion. तो part B में आपको highest score करना है, and as she suggested, you can go till 65-70 questions. 75 में 75 नहीं करना है, and don't be happy I have done 60. No, people are doing 65, 67, 68. In 68, if there is 60 correct, they are in the race. But if you have attempted 60 and just corrected 50 questions, so you are out of the race. You may get some other university, but you may not get JNU because only domain will be included there.
Deprivation point, many things.
Yes, exactly. Deprivation points, everything is there. So if anything, I don't think we have missed anything. If anything we are missing, so please add few last things for the new aspirants.
Like everything, like my colleagues have been said.
From your side.
Also the channels they have discussed. Also the polls help. He also produces fact sheets. Like there is 190 some 200 pages.
What are the things or caveats that need to be taken care of while appearing in the exam?
The thing is, as you said, if the question is like domain is 75,
exactly, yeah.
then you have to, if you are aspiring for a top rank, you have to write 70.
Okay, nearly 70.
70, you have to write it.
Yes.
Otherwise, because if you write 70, take you lose from 5 or 7 questions.
I want to interrupt. Is there any kind of time frame ki part A mein you will get this time, part B mein this time?
No.
People got bogged down in part A and you spent already 1 hour.
I'll ask you to start with part 2.
Part 2, exactly.
Because the part 1, the thing is there are more calculations, and many people who lose their time on that. But many, they won't consider it as much and just tick and go, and they will also get it correct. But I'm not telling you to do so, but keep it for the last.
Yes,
like
part B first.
If it is like 100, the 25% of the time you keep it the last for this thing. And you can also keep some more time because there are calculations, but always keep it at last, because otherwise you may be losing the part A questions are actually like
It's very luck based.
luck based.
If you know, तो okay. Otherwise, no problem.
The domain questions, if you have read it, if you have learned it,
Yes.
you can crack it.
You can recall there and you can put the correct.
So start with part 2, then
So
there
this,
is-
yeah. So chalo, let's summarize, and Ashish will just add some value if he has. He already put all the things, important points he already mentioned, and if you think anything we are missing, just add to that.
Like when we are approaching to the exam in the exam hall, or before that, we should have make that strategy that we can't take the risk to lose the good questions.
Yes, exactly.
The like difficult question is difficult for everyone.
Average question should be
Every
done by
good question should be done by everyone. But the thing is that when you are looking for HCU and like DU and other universities where part A and part B, they are considering both the part,
Both the part.
like scoring 2 to 4 questions more than a like average student is like very difficult thing. But like when you are doing part A, you can go for more questions, you can try and you can practice it.
Yes,
Like it will increase your chance to get
of
into
getting
HCU.
and all, because they include both part A
yeah.
part B.
And you forgot one thing, you asked everyone about UPSC and all.
Yes.
Because like political science is very much connected to the UPSC. Like
Yes.
like people who are preparing for like UPSC, they prefer political science as optional and all. Like and you didn't ask me about the environment here about the UPSC.
You please add on to
because like people who are coming for political science na, half of the people they are
More
like
than
civil
half.
service and civil service aspirant. Like we was not lucky, our semesters was so compressed.
It was very hectic also.
We didn't got chance like anything to do other things. But people who are coming this year for SU and all, they will get very much chance. Like
yes, and one more thing I would like to add, from I think this year, now only 55% attendance is compulsory.
Yeah.
You don't have to go for 75 now. This is also a big problem because in JNU attendance is not compulsory, so that's why people prefer JNU, and we will prepare for state PCS, UPSC and other exams. But in SCU attendance is a major hurdle, and I think they have released around 50-60%, and rest you can get the medical things, so you can manage for UPSC preparation also. Here you will get enough time. Day I think 2-3 classes are done there, and 5-6 self study you can also manage.
And before
Please add.
summarizing,
Like, and also you add the future prospects.
like when you are coming here, you will get reading room for 24 into 7 with full AC,
Fully AC.
library from 6 to night 12, and in the exams they are open
2
for
o'clock.
2 o'clock and 3 o'clock. And like we have our department reading room also.
Exactly.
Like, and our professors are so much approachable. Like this is uniqueness. Like you are studying from this professor, you can ask that professor also that how to approach this and all. And that class is like so like interesting. It will be not like monologue. It is all dialogue.
So you will enjoy attending class.
Yeah, we enjoy.
You won't feel like we should bunk the
No,
class.
no. We never failed. Our attendance is like 90, 95, 100%. In some subject it is 100% and all. Like
Class will attract you.
yeah,
Please come and
yeah.
attend
The
me.
professors are
And
like
also the professors are so dedicated that what I observed in DU and here is like in DU, if the class is at 10, they'll come at 10:20 and they leave the class at 10:50. And I don't see like they are not that well prepared, but here if the class is at 10, they come in time. They come at 9:50 and 9:55 and they'll be waiting for us. When will the students come and all? And they are so dedicated, like every professor like I never saw them like they're behaving like a professor with attitude and
Very
all.
friendly.
Very friendly. Like you can approach them anytime you want to, and they themselves ask you. Like every professor, in a class of 75, it is difficult for a professor to remember all the names, but everyone know where they come from, which region they come from.
By name they recall you.
That also some kind of gives you
A kind of attachment between professors and the student.
That is the
You
difference.
feel belonging
if
to.
you are coming here now, it will be lifetime learning experience for you.
Oh my God.
Like
So this year definitely cutoff is gonna have because of these people only. For sure.
And regarding the prospects, when I'm speaking about, actually
Yeah,
here we
prospects.
have one of the attractions of HCU is that here we have foreign students.
Yeah.
Here we have study India programs and also exchange students who come at the 4 semesters. We engage with them. We have more kind of entrance towards the outside world to go for conferences or any other programs or fellowships. Here we have more alumnus who have gone to those programs, whether it is Fulbright or any other prestigious programs. Many alumnus have gone, and also we have professors who help us in that. If you ask a reference letter from any professor who have seen you and who have had a kind of just small interactions, he will write it for you.
Okay.
I don't think this will be the case in other universities. Like here we have such an open culture, and also as I said, we have foreign students. You can interact with them, students from like East Asia. Then also if you speak about the political science, we have exchange program with Free University in Berlin. So we have students coming from that university at the 4th semesters. We also have the chance to go there after the 3rd semester. Bright students get the chance. Okay.
So I don't think it this much detailed on HCU and political science CUT you will ever get either on the YouTube or on the offline culture, coming from different culture, DU experience, his own experience of JRF,
About
and
the fee structure and all these things.
yeah, fee structure the video I have also uploaded, and fee structure just Ashish will tell you कि यहाँ के hostel fee कितना कम है, मेस बिल कितना कम आता है. बाहर रह के आप छोटे से गांव में भी रहोगे तो भी it will be more expensive than HCU, I think.
Like at the admission time we spent like 9,000 around, but
Including hostel.
In that 3,000 is like refundable.
So take it 6,000
yeah.
only.
For a year we are spending 1,083 rupees, 83
per
points
month.
per month for hostel. Like messes are running by the students only, and like it is around 2,500 for like mess bill is like yeah.
So
and
within
also,
3,000 you can manage.
yeah,
Coming
you-
from a
yeah.
marginal family,
And
3,000
yeah,
you can manage.
DAG and all, and the state people are also getting the scholarship.
Okay.
And also like per semester we are spending only 2,000
for registration.
2,000
Yeah,
for
one
registration.
point he mentioned about DAG, that is for the on the income basis. If you are coming from less income background, so you will get 1,000 rupees scholarship, or collectively it is 5,000 per semester. So altogether it would nearly 20,000 for 4 semester. So you will also get it. That is monthly basis. So it's a lots of opportunity, especially for the poor people. You don't even think a second ki how I will survive there, how I will manage there. Especially public institution is meant to provide affordable and effective education.
The other thing that is very important here is the procedures, the administrative procedures, the dates, everything is very flexible. If you have crossed the date, don't fear. You will get extended.
Means कि अगर आपके पास certificate वगैरह नहीं है, even if you have no TC, no other certificate, they will give enough time, 1 month. Okay, 1 more month.
Yeah.
Until unless you give them, no problem. You first give them. They won't ask you. Just you give. Okay, next month. They will keep procrastinating. No problem. They are very student friendly.
Also with regard to the hostels.
Yes, same. So I wish you all the best and thank you to these people to getting their time, क्योंकि इनका semester exams अभी चल रहा है, I think semester.
Be done with the exam.
Okay. So that's why they are here, and sorry for the delay. And in between, just I would like to tell you कि never miss the opportunity. If you are getting कि मुझे HCU का chance मिला, and I wish I were there. Many of you ex-student who are watching कि who could not get here.
मैं भी घूमने ही आया था।
ये भी
घूमने ही आया था भैया के वजह से। तो भैया बोले कि अगर आप रिजर्व कैटेगरी में हो तो आप 4 गुना आ जाओ। मैं EWS में था तो मैं 4 गुना रैंक देख के आ गया, तो 4 गुना तक लोग पाए सीट्स।
मीन्स कि ही इज टॉकिंग अबाउट की रैंकिंग, जैसे यूनिवर्सिटी का एक लिस्ट होता है, रैंकिंग लिस्ट आती है। सो इफ देयर इज आई थिंक 75 सीट्स, राइट, नियरली 30 सीट्स, 65, 28 सीट्स फॉर जनरल, तो इट इज़ वेरी सेफ टू कम 70 रैंक. So if your rank is still 70, so for all these details, once more, if result is out, so we'll make another video. And thank you for everyone, and please all the best guys, and please put your all the efforts for this. Don't think कि हमारा JNU नहीं हुआ तो कुछ नहीं हुआ. You have better options, don't worry. हो गया JNU, that is very good. If you don't get, you are welcome to HCU, and here lots of opportunities to explore. Don't your life to feel कि हमारा अब सब कुछ खत्म हो गया, हमारा तैयारी कुछ नहीं है. Still there is, I think, hardly 20-25 days. We are near to the exam. You can put all the efforts, and this video will be live, I mean long life. यह नहीं है कि यह एग्जाम अगर नेक्स्ट ईयर जो बच्चे देंगे 24 में, सेम काइंड ऑफ बुक, सेम काइंड ऑफ कंटेंट, सेम काइंड ऑफ सिलेबस विल बी एप्लीकेबल फॉर दोज पीपल. तो चलो, थैंक यू जोशना, थैंक यू टू यू, थैंक यू आशीष. चलो बाय बाय गाइस, ऑल द बेस्ट.